Cassidy here, and let me share with you what I feel is very important for when it is that you want to hire a coach to help you, right? Because I am very, very, very pro coaching. Like, I have a lot of coaches in my own life, and they have really helped me move forward in my life, whether it is financially, with my health, whether it's my relationship, whether it's been business, whether it's been communication and speaking and or whatever it is. I've always believed that coaching would make a big difference, and it has. But here's the thing that I've learned. I've spent probably, close to $400,000 on coaching and training and mentoring. Now, some of you might be just going, holy moly, like that's crazy. And here's the thing, guys. Yes, it's a lot of money, right? I understand that. But the returns that I get from the coaching and the mentoring and the strategies and the knowledge and experience that I've gained is infinite. It's with me forever, and I continually to replicate and roll that over and over and over and over again. So the return on investment is absolutely crazy for what I've spent. Now, has every single training course I've done and every single coach I've ever had been amazing? No, it hasn't. But I've always learned something from whatever it is that I've done. Now, but here's what I want to share with you. After doing so many trainings and having so many coaches and gone through a lot of mentoring, I want to share with you what you really need to be looking for in a coach before you assign them and work with them. The first thing that you need to be mindful of and really check out is the first thing that you want to check in with a coach is, do they get results? Full stop. Have they got the results themselves? Like, if you're looking for someone to teach you in property development and property investment, like that's something that I coach in as well. I coach my students in that. You want to check to see that coach has actually done deals before, have built a multi-million-dollar portfolio, or has achieved success in that area. Now, it could be something, I don't know, like ballerina. I don't know. Have they been able to, achieve a result? Now, here's the thing about results. There's two ways. One, they need to have gotten the results themselves, or two, they can demonstrate and prove to you that they've been able to get results for people in that area. Now, the reason why I say that is because if you think about like an NBA basketball coach, they might not be able to dunk the ball, right? So they don't actually physically do it themselves, but they know how to get results, especially if they have won championship after championship after championship. Then they get results. As a coach, they know how to get a result. So results is the first thing. Look for results. Are they able to get results? Do they know how to get results, right? That's the first thing. The second thing that you want to look for is, and I know this sounds really basic, and it's like, really? But the amount of coaches and speakers that I see out there who actually don't do this is frustrating, and it's sad. And that is care. Coaches need to bloody care. They actually need to genuinely care. Now, I've been told that I cross the line on that a bit too much, with my coaching style, because I really am involved with a lot of my clients, and I really am. I'm just, I can't help it. I'm very emotional. I'm very, I come from the heart, and I connect quite deeply. And it's all my clients and coaches know, who work with me, know that we've got a very close relationship. And I love and respect every single one of them. And it's, I know that's some people who are listening to this who are coaches are probably thinking, Brad, you got rocks in your head. That's not the way you do it. That's not how the textbook says to do it. And you're probably right. But at least I want some, if you're going to look for a coach, make sure they actually genuinely, and I mean genuinely care. They're not just doing it because you're another person on their list that they can tick the box and say, oh yeah, I'm coaching this many people. That's just crap. Make sure they care. And the only way you can do that is by ask people who they're coaching. Find out, get tests, get referrals. Talk to people who have been coached by them. And you'll soon find out. This is a very small industry, right? And people who are out there sprouting that they're coaches, they don't last long if they don't get the result and if they don't give a shit, if they don't care. So make sure that they care. And the third thing is that you need to make sure that you get along, you connect at some level. Now, there's all sorts of different coaches out there, and there's all sorts of, there's no right or wrong. But what you've got to do is that person align with you? Does that person connect with you? Do they have similar values? Now, you don't have to be best mates. You don't have to, have every single thing in common, because good coaches also challenge. And because that's why I draw the line of, yeah, I care and I love and respect, but I'm not afraid to put my clients' feet to the fire and say, this is the most important thing you got to do. Stop making excuses. Now, this is how we're going to move forward, right? So I challenge respectfully. So, you got to find a coach that you can relate to, that makes sense with you, that aligns with you, because if you don't respect the coach, you're not going to listen to them. And if you're not going to listen to them, why are you paying them? So that's the main things that I have found, is that the best coaches that I've ever worked with have been the ones that I know that they can get the results, that they actually genuinely care, and that I can relate to and align with, at some level. So, guys, I hope that served you. If you're looking for a coach out there, make sure you remember those things and research on that, and then you can make a good decision and see how you go. Keep working on it. Keep seeing if they're the right fit. And if you do those three things, I think you'll find that you would have reduced the amount of wastage time, and you'll find the right coach for you. I hope you're well, guys. Much love to you all, and I look forward to serving you again real soon. Bye for now.